bother you with too many details, but we actually have a municipality, Mecken, it's just next to Lucerne town, and the taxes there are even lower than in Zug. Normally companies, they don't know that because nobody would go to Mecken to build a big company. There is also not too much of office space. But I just want to show you with this, like we are very competitive, and often companies, they don't know. Because as we are so known for the tourism activities. And that's a pity, because I always say, and I'm allowed to say that because I'm not from Lucerne, I moved here 2 years ago, and I always say we have the perfect combined package of reasons to come here, also for business. And yeah, you can see Lucerne is also very low. Of course, I know with maybe somebody's going to ask about the minimum taxes, the Pillar 2, the OECD taxes of 15%, that we will also have to implement in Lucerne, but it's only for the companies with more of 750 million revenue. And we are now also working on a subsidiary system to give money back to those companies in an indirect way. I can also send you the slides.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
And favorable costs, office space is also always a question we get, especially from countries like, well, from all countries, Germany, Italy, France. They always say like, yeah, but low taxes, but your costs are so high, like rent, for example. And I always say, in Lucerne, you see where we are. This range of rent in Lucerne, you find from co-working to an office space. Of course, if you want to be next to the main station, then the cost is also a bit higher. But for example, we have an amazing office next to the lake, and we pay around 300 Swiss francs or 300 euros per square meter per year. So in Switzerland, if you put it in relations, it's a very good price. And also here, if I have a company who is interested and they say, hey, but I really don't want the office, we never try to force people or companies to rent a big office for us. The most important is that a company can succeed and be successful. So I prefer to have a look at a co-working space, one desk, and then the company can then grow from there. And the nice thing in Lucerne is we always have space, and there is a lot going on, a lot is being built, and so it's never a problem if you start small and then you just go bigger and bigger. Talent, those days it's a big topic, and I don't say Switzerland we have talent and everybody else is struggling. Talent is also a big topic in Switzerland and in Lucerne. But I must say, we had some big settlements last year, and I will tell you a bit afterwards, and especially American settlements, and they're all amazed by the talent they find here. And I'm just like, wow, that is really a statement, because we read it's difficult to find talent, but they bring people from all over Switzerland, and then they also recruit in whole Europe, because in Switzerland, if you have a working contract and you have an EU passport, you can just come and work here. It's very, very easy to different campuses, and it's surely not one of the, like it's a very young, it's not one of the most popular yet, but because they are so young, they are very active, and they have now a new strategy from 2023 to 26, and they are building 2 new research centers. One it's in health and one it's in digital transformation. It's I always say the ETH, they do the research on a theoretical level, and this is more on a applied level. So this university, they often collaborate with the ETH. It's not one or the other. We also always try to explain that to companies. It's not you have to decide you work with ETH or with the University of Applied Sciences. You can work with both. You can have projects with one, projects with another, or this even cooperates with the ETH very often. CSCM, it's a public-private institution. We have Francesco here from the CSCM. He will give you a deep look into the institution because I think it could be very interesting also for Italian companies. I will not say too much about it. It's an institution with more than 600 employees. The headquarters is in Neuchâtel in the French part of Switzerland. But they have in Altnach, in Canton Obwalden, it's just like 20 minutes from here, another branch. And they are also very strong if it comes to digitalization, AI, and Industry 4.0. To give you an idea, there is the campus for engineering and architecture in Horb. It's like 5 train minutes from Lucerne. And here you see all the sectors they do research and development in. And also very interesting, I talked about the technology, digitalization, and the campus of the IT is in Rotkreuz, and there is a lot going on if it comes to blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and there it's really the hub if companies want to cooperate with universities. And Lucerne, we have blockchain, cryptocurrencies mostly in Zug. And Lucerne digitalization is also a big topic here, but then the idea was to specialize in artificial intelligence. And it's an institution. It's between Lucerne and Zug. It's in Ruhr. It's in a business village with a lot of international companies.
Anche a livello europeo, soprattutto attraverso progetti europei, Horizon, KDT, quindi siamo molto ben legati e inseriti in questo tipo di ecosistema a livello continentale. Questo tipo di legame o di lavoro duale tra la ricerca, tra l'aspetto di ricerca scientifica e essere molto vicini all'industria è chiaramente un po' la nostra specialità o quello che cerchiamo di sviluppare, che ci permette anche di sviluppare e di raggiungere risultati molto interessanti. Qua non voglio andare troppo nel dettaglio, ma abbiamo spesso CSM o pochi conoscono CSM, perché non è sul prodotto finale che compriamo o che utilizziamo, ma in diversi campi c'è dietro un lavoro che è nato dal nostro istituto. I solari estetici, diciamo, sono stati sviluppati al CSM. Un chip che probabilmente abbiamo nella maggior parte degli smartphone oggi, un low power Bluetooth chip, è stato sviluppato dai nostri gruppi. Abbiamo delle competenze nel low power consumption molto elevate e con questi tipi di progetti abbiamo veramente clienti in tutto il mondo. Recenti? Sì,
Scusate, ma i brevetti da chi rimangono?
Dipende. Allora, se è una tecnologia che noi abbiamo sviluppato, il primo modello, il brevetto rimane a noi e noi lavoriamo su licenza. Se invece sviluppiamo una tecnologia in un rapporto bilaterale con un cliente, trasferiamo generalmente il brevetto. Dalla grande società che vuole creare un nuovo prodotto, come ad esempio il fisso Touch Connect, no, questo è stata una tecnologia sviluppata assieme con Swatch Group e CSM negli ultimi una decina d'anni, diciamo tutto quanto il lavoro, e l'ultima versione include la cellula fotovoltaica che è stata sviluppata per efficienza ma anche con qualità estetiche per poter essere messa nel quadrante d'orologio. Tutto il processo di produzione abbiamo sviluppato assieme a Swatch Group, perché chiaramente un tissot costa sui 1.000 euro, non 50.000 euro come un Rolex, quindi anche il processo di produzione di massa di questo tipo di componenti è qualcosa che abbiamo ottimizzato e sviluppato assieme a loro.